a bit of a coin flip. Hard to say.
Alrighty, well, Na'Vi are going to be starting on the CT side, EnVy on the T side. Seeing lots of Kevlar being bought, Flamey opting for the 5-7 and the HE. Zeus gets by, gonna go for the Kevlar, so no kit on the CT side.
On the T side, Apex has sights and nades. He has 2 flats and a smoke grenade, so perhaps they have something planned out. Seems like they're gonna be going through those B apartments to the Overpass, so perhaps some kind of a split to A from the connector kind of thing happening. Not sure, they're just moving up right now.
Yeah, so there's pretty much a full rotation towards B. So happy with some initial lurking towards A. Maybe suggesting a bit of a setup there. I was wondering if they would show the bomb towards B, but it looks like they will be. But is it going to do any damage? Can he have to lose his life? Flamey coming in with that 5-7, taking down NBK, traded by the T. B-bomb back clear now. He's got to look out towards mid, but happy will finish the zone. It is a 3 versus 3. Retake attempts here for the CTs. Edwards going quickly. Only Guardians can remain. They both have Kevlar and the range of those P2000s.
Yeah, let's see how they work it out here. Gets him. Only C's left, and yeah, it's gonna be crossfired and has no chance whatsoever. It's gonna be EnVyUs picking up that pistol round. Flamey was pretty much alone on that B bomb site, and with 3 guys coming in, he only managed to get 1 kill before getting traded away. So, you know, Na'Vi getting EnVyUs rather getting that bomb site quite early on, getting the bomb down and just getting the positioning right, and then a bit of a push to kitchen, get that kill over there as well, and that was pretty much it. EnVyUs going in.
So the players who got kills in that round on the CT side will be able to afford the scouts. Flamey and Steve's going to pick them up. Bit of a force going in for the rest of the team. Not going all the way though. No Kevlar being bought by Steve. Opting for a HE instead, leaving just a few $100s in the bank here.
Yeah, a very usual position here. Flamey is going to be one jumping with that scout here in B. Just scouting away.
Flashback.
Meanwhile, EnVy taking it really slow. Just trying to feel out if Na'Vi is bringing any aggression. MPK scouting this A slope, and you have the rest of the players just scattered around the map. So nothing really happening so far. Just a lot of time waiting here so far.
So you can see Kenyas with the Mac 10 and Apex with the Tech 9. You can expect those two to be the aggressive. Give Na'Vi any massively strong guns. So far so good for EnVy. Only losing Apex, but the AK is a little in MBK. Come down to 18 numbers. MBK gonna take down towards the stairs as the teammates come through connector. And it's that last scout now. Down the bomb carrier, 3 players left. Only NBK is going to be 1 shot. Actually, Kitchen has been tagged as well. Down to 29. Damage here. Bomb should get planted. That nade, though, is going to put a close end to things. Kobe!
Yeah, that was right in the money, wasn't it? Flamey going down with that, and that was just a slow build-up for a ace play through that connector for EnVy, and just another example of them attacking together very well, making sure they're getting the trade kills, making sure that they're going to be the one with the advantage in any possible situation. And EnVy bringing it up. They lost 2 men in that one. It's all right. It's going to be MBK and Apex actually continuing with some pistols. We got Deagle and MPK, and Apex with the Tech 9.
Saw Guardian with about 2,700 there, holding his money for the AWP in future rounds. Again, this is a EnVy. So Flamey's got a kill onto Happy after Happy's taking 2. He's picked up an AK as well, so now the question is, does he go for the you can see he's been abandoned by Na'Vi. So they have to try and either go for an unlikely retake or try and play for exits. Zeus will go down, and now the question is, does Flamey save? You can see him in CT spawn at the moment, but the EnVy side will start to slowly spread.
Yeah, at this point, Na'Vi and Flamey is hoping to get some exit kills going on here to make sure that he's going to make some problems when it comes to economy to EnVy, but for him, it's going to be those EnVy players going towards those B halls, but getting that AK, can it happen here? Nope. MBK says nope.
Well, Flamey still in CT spawn. Looks like he will save the AK. That's going to be terrorists win. Obviously, is going to have the advantage over the the M4s.
Yeah, definitely. Or for example, only setting at 4.3k start of this round. So that's going to mean that one more player is going to have more sets of nades to work with in this round for Na'Vi.
So the question is, how are EnVy going to approach this? They know Guardian's going to be Guardian's got no armor. He didn't save enough money, presumably. He's gone for the 2 flashbangs.
Yeah.
So how are they going to approach? They know Guardian's going to be on the AWP. They won't know he is sans armor, as the French might say, in a better accent, of course.
Look at this aggression, though. He's already almost up in middle.
Throwing
smoke. A lot of information. In just a moment's time, he'll know there's nobody up there. But Doesn't take the peek though, so he's not 100% sure what's going on.
Yeah, it seems that NBK is positioned to throw a smoke into CPL, but there's nobody in CPL now. They know that there's going to be no push coming anytime soon in mid. So what is the play here from Na'Vi? How do they use and exploit this information? They've got no one pushing A. They've still got just 2 people towards B, so it's pretty much a standard formation from the CT side. The flashbang being smoked off now. The entire NV team is there. That's just Flamey will be able to reach to know, and C's will run distractions and short. He's taken down. Now here comes the crossfire. Flamey coming in as well. And the NV side, but the rotations are coming in. Apex happy go down. NBK only 15 HP. How much damage can he do? Not that much. Guardian surviving with the AWP as well. We'll be able to buy armor next round. And yeah, Na'Vi haven't taken too much damage here.
Yeah, great shot from Steez and Flamey there. Flamey especially keeping alive behind that bench for so long, and then they got 2 kills before he went down. Zeus got into the action as well, and EnVyUs had really nothing going on in that site. So they were not able to be explosive enough to make an impact. And Na'Vi creeping up on that scoreboard. EnVy though still got the money to purchase on this one.
Oh, interesting. Double AWP. It's going to be a solo B play from CZ. Often you'll see when there's 2 options, CZ. Very different approach from Na'Vi, and they might have to go in direction because there's an execute coming in towards the A side. They've lost these players, but then so have the CCs now. We've got a lurker again coming in mid, going to try and kill the rotations and make things harder for the CCs, but Zeus knows what he's like. He's waiting for him, and he'll punish him for it. Apex, Kishima remain heavily tagged now, both waiting towards the A site, where Guardian will keep hold of it with his trusty AWP. Fear for Apex and Kishima should they choose to peek here. Knowing how strong Guardian is, Seasoned Zeus will occupy other territories.
And Zeus has a lot of information right now from that B underground.
Oh, Apex coming in. Barbarians indeed. I think it's going to get difficult for Na'Vi. Going to be smoked out of the site. Sees missing the shot, getting flashed as well. Bomb should be planted here. Zeus is on a long rotation. He's still quite a few seconds away, but his position may not be expected by the T's here. If Seas can stay alive, then Zeus, if he can get up this ramp fast enough, could get his into this. We can see Apex just on the site watching CC gets taken down for free. Question is, where is Kishima? HP. The molly coming in towards buy box, ironically. He's looking the wrong way. Can't see behind the box. There's Kishima. Gets traded by Zeus. Is there time to defuse the bomb? He's got the kit. That's going to be the round for Na'Vi.
Yeah, that should have been over way before it actually was. Apex went just nuts there, getting that 3K. And that was an interesting round to start off with. It was EnVy was actually setting up for an A take, and Na'Vi at the same time went for a push, aggressive. 3 guys were towards that A slope. They flashed over. They went for an early battle there. You can see here in the replay, but Apex, look at this, 2 kills here. That second one especially made it possible. And this third one too was a beautiful one, but Kishima wasn't able to make that 1-on-2 happen.
One thing to bear in mind is only one person survived. Was very expensive for them. If they around, then EnVy could extend their lead once again. Very fast trades coming in. Guardian with a 2-man in mid, and it's down to 2 versus 2. Bomb is down for a few seconds, picked up by Apex, and he will make his escape. You can see Happy on A slope there. They'll know where one Na'Vi player is, but where is the other one? What is the play here? You can see the 2 EnVy players spread out now, going to be discussing their options, and it seems Happy maybe going to try and run distraction to enable a bomb plant so they can keep up the pressure worst case scenario. And again, the CTs are going to be split as well.
Yeah, that was an interesting build up there. That was EnVy just taking that middle very fast, and just kills were traded left and right. Ended up in a 2-on-2. Right now, the T's, like you mentioned, are really split up. Happy's going to try to create a distraction towards the A bomb site, and you have Apex here with the bomb just waiting in B hole, so let's see how this pans out.
The good thing is that EnVy still have a reasonable amount of Happy to play how Happy plays, but looking the wrong place at the wrong time. Used to find a headshot, but is that going to cause rotation from Flamey? Looks like it is, and Apex should hear him running away, so he can just wait a few seconds. I think he went for a shot, actually. He didn't manage to get the connection. Flamey realizes what's going on. The bomb gets planted, so worst case scenario is being ticked off right here for EnVy. Now Apex 1 versus 1. He's got the AK as well. There's another one taking down Zeus. Now it's Flamey with a FAMAS versus Apex. Going to shoot him straight in the face, pick up the AK as well, and the defuse will come in. Na'Vi evening things up here.
Defusing the bomb.
Like I said, that was an interesting early on. Just a lot of trade kills going around, and then Happy trying to go to that A bomb site on a 2-on-2. Apex in a 1-on-2 to that B, getting that bomb down, getting the first kill, but not managing to clutch it in that 1-on-2. But again, everyone but one from Na'Vi goes down, so it's going to be a hard one for the CCs. Also, when you're struggling with money, it's going to be an issue, especially if they happen to lose this one. see what Envy
on, chop,
they're
chop.
going to be investing on this one. They do, because they know exactly how low money is in Na'Vi right now. They know if they can win this one, they can force a potential double eco to Na'Vi.
You saw that steely gaze there from Apex. One of the friendliest faces outside of the game, but he is purely focused on ruthless aggression in this match. And Envy doing as Envy do with the force once again. But look at the life from Na'Vi. They are lacking in the grenade, lacking in weaponry. Edward down to Max 7. So Envy going to try and maybe not expecting AWP here. Going to go for a 3-4-man presence in the area. And Guardian has moved elsewhere. We can see players in CT now. Kenny is coming in with the Tech 9. C's getting absolutely wrecked, but Na'Vi, can they keep control of the critical areas of the site? And down from CT, but there are a number of players coming through. Connects up. Zeus has got to find more. He's going to get headshot by Kenny as well. Who needs an AWP? Find those heads. He's 1 against 3 at the moment. He's short, but he's going to get traded before Flamey can do anything. He's going to get wrecked by NBK as well. And now Na'Vi has finally been broken. The force buy is paying off for Envy.
It definitely did, and that was enabled by Kenny getting that kill on short, and then that initiated one of the CTs to push into that A slope to get some information. Happy took him also, made it into 5 and 3. Guardian tried to chime into it, and another player in jungle as well, but eventually MBK getting those last 2 kills, and that's going to be putting EnVyUs in a 4th situation, and Na'Vi, like I mentioned, is going to be in a huge economic situation right now. Very, 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 very bad situation for them. They're going to be sitting at or so potentially a double save for them.
Envy no Molotov to speak of whatsoever on this anti-eco, although they are possibly the most individually talented team in the game. He almost reveals himself, but Happy has an inkling. He will get traded though by Guardian. Now we'll see how Envy can clean up the rest of the round. That gun should be irretrievable in the near future, but I think someone's trying to get it actually. That's Flamey headed in the direction.
Just look at the shots that Envy's right now. It's just hitting. They're just hitting headshots left and right, everywhere. It doesn't matter if they go individually just 1 by 1. They're still making these kills happen. It can be scary at times when like that and not come together. Edward though, he's gonna get the kill with Apex, but Kenny is gonna make sure that Edward doesn't get anything more, and it's gonna be Envy picking up that round.
Yeah, you can see the money for Na'Vi absolutely sucks still. So we might see the second eco coming in here. Again, they just need the guns, they need the utility through the grenades here to try and hold off Envy. Try and stack the time with their keys to exploit them at as long as possible. And indeed, we're going to see the quad deagle buy.
Yeah, it is.
Looking for the meat shot, looking to take Envy to the butchers, but again, Envy's aim may be too sharp, too quick versus such small weaponry here. We have Zeus coming in with a 5-7, going to be playing the close range, looking for those 1-taps. He's got a smoke as well, and he's bought full armor with the Kevlar Plus. Not sure what the helmet is here versus AKs and an AWP. Push as well, but there's going to be multiple anything here. I think there was arms being raised. MBK looking for the angle. He needed Apex going to take him down. MBK is going to clear out the A sites. Again, this is an anti-eco. Only Flamey remains here, going to try and position himself to do a bit of economical damage. Looking at the health of the players on Envy actually,
Yeah.
Flamey could get a lot of deep kills if he positions himself in the right place at the right time. But Kishima says no.
Not happening, sir. Not happening. You saw Envy there. They were actually setting up for A-Take with smokes and stuff, but once they realized, I'm not sure if they realized it was going to be a save for Na'Vi, but once they did realize that it's going to be one of those situations, they just abandoned the whole idea. Instead, just went with their aim, and here we see Apex and MBK. Just anything, nothing can go wrong with that A site, and there we go. So Envy picking up that 6th round.
Guardian back on the AWP. He's going to have more grenades than a fair few of his teammates as well. But you don't often expect the AWPers to be having nades out. Going to be concentrating on the big green gun.
Happy here, just creating a bit of a distraction in the middle while his teammates are actually setting up for an A-Take.
Laying down
Riding on Zeus and Edward here.
Look at the push through man. There's a lot of info for Na'Vi. He's going to rotate towards the A-side, but is he going to get this time? Will he even be needed at this point? We've got the Envy players falling. They've only taken Zeus. Edward again gets just short. 3 versus 3 now, and Guardian is here. Flamey is miles away, and the numbers are filling for the CT side. MBK getting taken down by Guardian. That's going to limit the places that Envy can plant the bomb, and Flamey may be in a good position to stop any plant from coming in. Things slowing down now. Kenny is behind the fireboxes. and he's got the bomb as well, so there's no option for a rotation here from Envy. Flamey looking for the head, Flamey finding the head. Now, just down to Happy, he's going to get taken down as well. 2 players surviving for Na'Vi. They're winning the rounds, but again, they're just not winning with enough players alive.
Yeah, it's very costly, that's for sure. And like you rightly pointed out, there's a guy in B hold from Na'Vi getting information that nothing's going on there. So they got the 1 second advantage of over-rotating to that A site, knowing that the attack is probably going to be coming there, and it paid off in the end. But it was very costly, though, as you can see. Na'Vi doesn't have a lot of money to work with, so again, it's going to be a fragile situation. And he still has the money to buy on this one fully without a problem.
Flashbang.
Envy coming in with the numbers.
Incendiary. Deploying flashbang.
CT Sport, he will be engaging in CPO. Indeed, he's over towards the bomb site. So Na'Vi with a bit of a potentially unexpected formation.
Incendiary out. Throwing smoke.
There's fast aggression from Envy towards the short area. In the boost, they get expected over the next Flamey. That'll be the one. And Guardian will be the punishment for it. CT information in connector. They will find 2 T's there, which is gonna worry him a bit, but the bomb's being taken down in mid now, and the Envy numbers are half of what Na'Vi has. So they're in a really bad spot here. CQ great, but really there's so much for him to do. Gonna catch Edward isolated. Some bullets rattling off, but will he find the frag? Getting tagged in the back, he's still alive. He's the only one left for his team now. Question of damage, he can't do any more. Na'Vi survived with 3 players this time.
Yeah, a lot of work Cease did there, actually. Not picking up that last kill, though. Flamey picked it up, but he's got 2 kills in, I think, in the middle. And that was just Envy taking that middle with force. Na'Vi giving that space, not really caring about it. Envy went too short. Flamey got leg shot, but then Guardian picked off Kenny.
We are out of here.
And I think, yes, there we go. Kill from Cease. It's a nice, clean headshot. And the third one on A.
Look at this force from Envy. They've got 2 AKs, 2 Tech 9s, and the Honest Deagle. And they've got a lot of nades though, so they can go for some semblance of an execute here, maybe offer a bit of a wall, try and get close with those Tech 9s, get the 1-taps as Kenny S did on a former round.
And if any team, they're exactly the team to make this kind of buys work.
Laying down smoke.
And look at the difference here. Guardian is all over the place. Unpredictable. Again, the last few rounds he's over towards B. Now he's over towards B on A. And
Throwing a grenade.
Vex and Code trying to force their way into the CT. Still a man advantage for them, and again, the limited supply of Envy in terms of weaponry won't do much. Na'Vi surviving with 4 players. Now, let's just bear in mind as CTs and how many players they survive with. It's going to be critical to their economy. Starting to build slowly but surely. You'll see them finally get full nades on the board as well.
Yeah, that was a very important round. Guardian, they're working with that op again, and not making that force flight really work out. They just couldn't make the attack efficient enough, basically. Not getting out of that A-slope area. That's the thing when you're force flying playing with the Tech 9s, you want to get really up close. They didn't manage that and got dismantled by Na'Vi, and that's going to actually put Envy rightfully so into a safe situation.
Flashbang.
Now we see Guardian head over towards the CPO area. He could potentially actually be playing forms at this point. Keep an eye on it later on. So now we're going to have a number of Envy players towards the underpass. Guardian being taken down. Maybe went for a quick peek, and he was punished for it. Then where the AWP landed, we'll keep an eye on it. These through connector, they're all heavily tagged, and there is a big lack of armor on these players. Edward trying to do what he can, but he's going to get shot in the face as well. 3 versus 5. Again, Envy playing the numbers game. Apex taking down 22 Na'Vi players left again. There's little armor on these teams. They can still bring them back. These can continue. Envy keeps get some parkour in there and escape. 2 versus 4, still heavily tagged, but of course they both have defuse kits, but they need to find the frag. Kishima teasing, Kishima fragging. MBK goes down. 2 left. He finds the other play. He could just go for a diffuse here. Apex though is going to be too close now, and I don't think Steve's really. But is he going to look the wrong way? Finally gets the frag, and Na'Vi will take it over the line here. Just about, again, 1 person surviving.
Yeah, I mean, what happened there? That's just another example of how crazy Envy is with those pistols. Almost making it work without armors, and they got so low. Almost all 4 of them, everyone except for Apex was so low in that situation that really enabled Cease to make that clutch possible. And here he did. A very big round going further here now. The first time they're getting a lead on this one.
Double ult coming out for the Envy side. Taking a approach. Keep an eye on where these ults are going. Again, Guardian headed over towards the B bomb site. And Envy gonna be having Envy DPL once again. And there it is, Guardian. He was in mid last round, now he's in B. Where is he going to be next round? EnVy will have no idea. You saw him very briefly holding that little crack piece, which goes all the way to the stairs leading to underpass. Very, very tight angle, but all these players will be aware of it.
I'm throwing a flashbang. Smoke.
So, man down for EnVy and things will slow down, but Apex with a pick over towards short. That will allow him to take control of Connector, taking down Zeus as well as he tries to mount some offense for the Na'Vi side. 3 versus 4 after the early advantage. With the control in mid, you can see the bomb rotating towards A as well for the split.
Everything about EnVy right now, it's you have players like Apex that can just create after losing that entry. This is crazy, but Edward,
He's taken the bomb! Everything changes now. There's a lot of time on the clock here for EnVy to get back. Great flashback. Can he find any frags? Apex is going to take him down. It's not working out for Na'Vi here. Flaming now, positioned well to try and stop the plant. But they have no idea where the CT is. Finally find him. That flash was key for EnVy to take that. That went back and forth so many times.
yeah, that did, and I mean, it was all up to Apex. He got 3K in that round once again, just going crazy, making those 2 kills. Once they've lost the first guy, they lost Happy to Guardian right away. But here we see it. Apex gets that kill on Guardian and gets that kill on Zeus, making the huge difference. Yeah, he picked up this kill. Right, so there we go. Well, it's going to be Na'Vi on a bit of a scrappy buy for the last one.
Yeah, Guardian's been taken to the toy store. He's come out with a scout. Find the headshots. Na'Vi have next to no nades. 2-man peak will do the job in Palace, but there are 4 on the A side here for Na'Vi. Charging towards B from short. Only Guardian's able to scout. Going to get absolutely punished. New hitboxes say goodbye, my friend. 3 players to try the retake here for Na'Vi. They are miles away from the B bomb site here. You cannot fancy their chances.
Yeah, that was an excellent call from EnVy, pushing from B short with 4 guys, and then now we have Apex picking up Zeus as well. It's going to be Flaming and Edward, the 2 lone warriors for Na'Vi, trying to retake, but right now, I don't think there's a lot of it's going to be a super hard retake.
Flash. EnVy will feel confident about taking this round. Edward's taken out from the back. EnVy will take a 1-round lead over to the second half.
Yeah, that was a lot of battles, that's for sure. It was like a lot of back and forth, kind of a half where you never know. It was getting that first kill, and we were just sure which team was going to come out on top of that round. So a lot of great battles, and Apex I thought was the biggest difference maker for EnVy on that first half for sure.
Na'Vi are one of the teams, maybe along with Tyson, who has shown us some of the more advanced strategies on the T side of this map. We'll see what they have to offer. It's been a long time since we saw the B fake from Na'Vi, where they throw the smoke from T spawn all the way onto shores and so on. It's had great effects in the past. Yeah,
the thing with the T side of Na'Vi is, I mean, it really lives and dies with Guardian a lot of the time. And obviously, like we all know, they play really slowly. They let the time go down to the last 20 to 15 seconds before making decisions. So they're putting a lot of pressure on themselves to make the right call at that point in time. So there's not a lot of variables that need to go in a way that they were not expecting for a round to really go from good to really bad.
Well, I believe Starix is still making the calls at the beginning of the round, with Zeus doing the mid-round calls there. Again, we saw a lot more rotation from Guardian than we normally see from Na'Vi.
Which is great, though. I mean, when you're an opper as good as Guardian, I mean, that's exactly what I would want him to do as well. Go pick from different sides of the map to just keep your opponents guessing. Go peek B, go peek window, go peek underpass sometimes, go peek A halls, A slope, you know, just keep him guessing. Not make sure that, you know, they'll not be sure where you are.
All playing for that silverware up those stairs. Nobody is allowed up there, save for Red Eye, until someone has been crowned a champion.
Let's hope no one trips on the stairs.
Yeah, that would be a nasty face plant. Plasters may be required. Why are you fronting, dude? Huh? What's that face about? Right, we're getting into the second half now. It's EnVy's turn to defend, but they're a team where attack is often the best form of defense.
Let's look at what Na'Vi's going to be buying here. They have Guardian and Zeus with smoke.
Let's make this rain.
Makes you believe that there's going to be some kind of a setup or an actual execute coming from Na'Vi to build up here. At the same time, you have EnVy with 4 guys with that armor and just MBK
we have
with the defuse.
We have a double raid boss on the Na'Vi side. We've got Tech9s and Nama. They are looking for some dirty plays.
They are.
All right, well, we have an aggressive position from none other than Happy. towards the B bomb site. So Na'Vi will have to check their corners. Should they choose to go there a bit later on?
Yeah, they seems like they're going to be smoking out that jungle. They're going to have Zeus. He's coming up this connector, using that technique. That's the goal, man.
Boom. Apex going to get taken down quickly towards A. Will that cause a heavy rotation? It will be needed. The bomb is going to get Guardian's being taken down, and the bomb stuck on the slope. That's going to be a nasty choke point to try and retrieve it. Man advantage for the CTs at the moment. They've got Happy coming in from short, but he's smoked off, so he won't be able to frag those players coming through connector. Big rotation actually, leaving Zeus alone, and he's been spotted. He goes down, so it's Edward versus the remainder of France here. Many baguettes to eat through if he wants to take this round for his team. Coming up towards A now. 40 seconds on the clock here, and if he's going to walk through Palace, he's not going to be left with much time. He has Kevlar, that's the only thing going for him at the moment, plus the number of bullets in that clip. But he's going to have 3 people to find, and probably less than 20 seconds by the time he gets to this opening in Palace. And there is Kenyes just watching the angle. He is on slope as well. So now Edward's position is known. The range of those USPs will only require 1 bullet to the face, and Envy take the first round of the second half.
That was a Kiyoshima show. He was around those CT stairs and got 3 kills when Na'Vi was attacking that side. I think we're going to have that as the replay here. Here was he just dismantles his attack on his own as Na'Vi's trying to do that. Focus jungle, coming out connector with 2 guys.
This is real life.
But obviously not happening when you have something like this, playing with that USP and destroying that whole attack.
So, Na'Vi got to go for the force here. 3 people over towards the A sites. They have the passive hold towards mid from Edward, just checking for any aggression from Envy.
And the cash over for MBK as well. In the works.
Big pop-up pump. He's looking to make that cash. Make that moolah. Buy some pins, perhaps. Or maybe a baguette.
Or 2.
I don't know where the nearest baguette shop is.
I mean, we have them here for free too.
Yeah. So bombs being picked up, and Na'Vi gonna use the numbers game. Again, they have 4 smokes, a Molotov, and a HE. So we can expect the Molly to probably go towards Shadow, and they might try to wall off the entire site to guarantee the plant. But considering the full buy they have, they're going to be looking to take the situation. You have Tyson, who have a smoke execute towards B.
Apex and Kishima need to do a lot of work.
But first, Na'Vi needs to get past the choke point, and they are. They're going to go through the smoke here. Still no frags there, not a single frag for the Na'Vi side. An expensive round for them, and it was a complete failure.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like Na'Vi would have had the upper hand there to an extent. If they managed to get that first kill and just plow into that site, instead it felt like an eternity before they actually got up from that A slope and got any contact toward that site. And Kenny already had all that time to rotate in. And
let's go, fellas.
2 beautiful shots on Zeus and Guardian, and Happy coming into play as well, picking up the last 2 kills. And like you said, Na'Vi not picking up a single kill, and they were totally forced buying on that one, so that's going to be putting them on a full save for this one.
So we've got 3 Na'Vi players heading towards the A site, but the bomb is on its lonesome towards B at present. I don't know if Na'Vi are going to try to pull the rotation here, but with only Glocks and the solitary P250, that may be a difficult task indeed. NBK just waiting to engage someone with those shells in that Nova.
Yep, he's just waiting on his porch with his Nova.
Grenade out.
Oh,
so
much money to be made here from just get naded into oblivion. Can Apex find the frags here? No, the pistols will come in to take
Throwing a grenade.
Again, the bomb still just standing around at the moment. There's a minute left on the clock here, and again, I don't know how long you're expecting to pull the rotation here from the B bomb site with these weapons, but they're having to retreat now.
That was interesting. You would have thought they would have tried to fully commit to A push. Now they finally are. No, actually, the CTs that are pushing into that A slope. Kenny picking up Zeus, and it's gonna leave Flamey that empty side, and Zeus with that bomb, but it's already getting destroyed by MBK. The bomb is down. Flamey's gonna be the last time with MP7. Kenny still making sure that Flamey's not getting any extra cash.
There we go. I mean, to that point, the Envy side hadn't seen the bomb, so they're always going to suspect it could potentially be lurking somewhere else on the map.
Everyone's smart enough to realize that much.
Yeah, you're not going to abandon a fight in that situation. That guy's holding the ace line, but we haven't seen any aces. Dude, you are getting wrecked every time.
Let's go, my brother.
The question is MBK gonna be holding this Nova for this first weapon round? May as well, I guess.
Deploying flashbang. Grenade out.
For the C side. great hold by the CTs, but they won't care if they lose that as long as they win the next one. Middle, taking down Edward, looking for Guardian. Guardian's heavily tagged, the health is red, the nade's coming in, and he has left the building. 5 versus 3. Not much damage taken by the NB side so far, and Apex will retreat to a more reasonable.
Already up on a slope, picks up a kill on Happy, but gets taken out by Apex. Things just get more dark for Navi at this point. Not a lot going for them. Not really sure how they weren't expecting that middle push at all. It seemed like they were just caught off guard really badly. It's only going to leave the Zeus and C's here alone.
What's worse for Navi is that the bomb has been left outside app, so they've only got 2 players, and one of them's going to have to rotate all the way back for them to have a chance of winning this round. So what is the play once they do? Actually, Zeus has a massively deep position towards A. Very passive hold by Envy.
Yeah, some James Bond moves here, trying to get behind enemy lines. He's going to be that fundamental player. Doesn't have anything going on here. But Apex, make sure that's not going to happen. It's only going to be Cease left here. Has 100 HP though. It's going to be creeping up on that A slope. But obviously with 4 players still alive for NB, it's not looking good for him.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for him to get a plant unbent. Going to go for the peak. He's looking to spray through the box. He's got a there, but he's only got 6 bullets left. Apex goes down as well. Oh my god, we're actually going to see a plant. Does he have time to reload though? I think he does. AWP going to go for the wallbang here. Sees where does he peek? He picks the wrong place. He takes him down. An expensive round for Envy, but they extend their lead once more to 5 rounds.
Yeah, that got a lot closer than you would have imagined. He's making it work there. And then getting those 2 kills to create a 1-on-2, getting that bomb down too. That's going to help them going further. They even might be able to buy on this one if they wanted to, and they will as well. But really sloppy started the round from Navi, just letting that aggression in middle surprise them totally, and that was pretty much the round over almost.
Double ult going out. Are we going to see a mid and short play? CPs here. Let's see, Kenya's heading towards CPL, and Happy indeed is going towards Beast. We can expect him to make an appearance on short. Edward's close, he's got the smoke coming in. I'm not going to let you have a gap. He's going for a fast short play actually, but Happy's in position. Going to get wrecked though. Edward's shooting him straight in the face there. That's going to weaken the B-bomb site. Kenya's to rotate, and that's going to leave CPL open. Will we see a boost here? Edward very advanced now in the ladder area. We can control CPL from there as well.
Yeah, this is an interesting move from NB as well. They're just going to one-shot at A site after losing the player, but that gives Zeus a lot of room. He's going to be already in jungle. He could be a huge play here. He could have a huge play here.
Towards 5 boxes, but his position currently undetected. Seen now, taking down Guardian. The nade coming in. Not going to do enough damage. Flamey though to finish him off. Connected area, in control of jungle. Where will the bomb get planted? Kishima falling as well. 2 players left for Envy. Again, they've got a 5-round lead. They've got a cushion. But Navi looking to crush it with a big flank coming in from Edward as well. But the Envy players are around the corner now. Detects the flank, but he doesn't win it. Kenny looks away, and Zeus will trade for seized. Navi back to winning ways.
Yeah, that was Edward taking that initiative. Going through that short right away. It was Happy. It was, like you pointed out, he was trying to get on short with that off, but gets destroyed by Edward. He gets into that CP of the house, and that creates an opening. Zeus gets up on connector, and then Apex was isolated on that bomb site. He gets one, but then gets killed, and that's the bomb site lost. There you have it. Navi's going to be getting up on the board again.
Despite winning the rounds, Navi will have almost an inferior buy here. 3 Galils, losing Guardian early on as well. Kenny to take him down. Go for Kenny. Indeed, the smokes will come down. Last time they had a fast mid play. This time they're going to go behind the boxes. Or Zeus is. Still got Edward in too strong at the moment, presumably looking towards the A site in case of a position, but there is none from Envy, sitting on their lead at the moment, changing the pace of things.
Yep, and Navi's still not really decided on what they want to do, where the bomb is going to actually go. They're just right now, they're trying to get that first pick, actually trying to make it 4-4 before making decisions, but time is running down right now. It's at 50-second mark. They didn't have a lot going on right now, so in the end of the day, if they don't create an opening, they'll have to force something to happen.
Edward falls, the numbers thinning. Zeus gets taken down by Kenny as well. Happy's lurking in the ladder area. The 2 Navi players left. Sees with the open, Flamey with the kill. 35 seconds. What is the play here? He's throwing the bomb away, so I think they might be trying to just hold on to the weapons as best they can. The current weakness is the stairs from Underpass, but there's no EnVy players around there. 5 EnVy players surviving. This was an important round where Na'Vi could try and catch up if they broke EnVy, but they've done the exact opposite. EnVy getting a bit too close to 16 rounds now.
Yeah, I think Na'Vi is going to be saving these weapons right now. It's only 10 seconds left on the board, and another example of how Na'Vi either lives or dies with Guardian. Guardian was the first guy to go down in this round, and afterwards Na'Vi really didn't have anything going on. They didn't manage to create any opportunities for themselves. And as we see, I think there's going to be a tactical pause here for Na'Vi as well in this situation, as it's looking pretty dire for Na'Vi for sure. We're looking at 1.5k. Obviously, they save 2 weapons, so they'll have they can still make some kind of a purchase here.
Yeah, the money is all over the place for the players who fell. Edward 1500, Guardian 3400, Zeus 4950. Flamey and C's currently holding a Galil and an AWP respectively. If they force and they lose, they're probably thinking that they are heading out of this map.
Yeah.
So what is the play here? They're already 5 rounds away.
And they have an op in play, so I mean, it makes sense in this situation for them to force out. They're just thinking of the play right now. What should they do? How should they make it happen for themselves? But so far, I mean, they've not had a lot of luck. They've had situations where they've had the first kill, but then, and that's like the only round they even really got a chance on. But apart from that, it's just being EnVy, dismantling Na'Vi.
Well, you can see them still discussing. Starrick's doing a lot of talking there. Under pressure, we can see that Na'Vi can sometimes have problems. You've seen Zeus can be a bit of a hothead. Hopefully, Starrick will be keeping things calm there. You can see Swag Lord Edward there. That amazing facial hair and head hair.
It is godlike, isn't it?
It is amazing. Actually, when I was the last time I saw them at the train station at DreamHack in Sweden, I think it was Edward who was lying on the floor on the road in the middle of the taxi ranks, so the taxi couldn't park. It was just the most ridiculous thing.
Because why not? Why wouldn't you?
Why the hell not? Why the hell not? So, they will have limited time to continue this discussion. Looks quite jovial in the EnVy camp, but Seized looks a little bit concerned.
Yeah, right now it must be pretty concerning for Na'Vi, to be honest with you. They tried, the only thing they've really not tried is when they've had a full buy to go on it's not a execute. They've only done it in a situation where they didn't have a lot of money, so, I mean, that mill has not really worked out that well. It's just that one round where Edward managed to get that pick. Won't have to.
These fellas are gonna regret waking up this morning.
Na'Vi going for the buy after all. Edward will be limited to a Tech 9, AKs on Season's use. What is the play here from Na'Vi? They've got 3 people headed towards mid at the moment. Now, EnVy currently challenging mid, maybe trying to get a read on what's happening from Na'Vi following that pause. Maybe expecting a fast aggression towards A. They've got 3 people focused on them at the moment, but Na'Vi are just creeping. 3 people.
Throwing flashbang.
Will we see eyes from the CT side? Not yet. There is a smoking connector. 4 versus 1 at this point. They've left the bomb in a passive position, so they can't really punish this as much as they would like to. Happy getting the first shot. Guardian going down again. Still in control of the mid area of Na'Vi. There's Zeus making a lot of noise towards Palace, and he's going to get himself 2 frags out of nowhere. Now it's 3 EnVy players are spread out across the map, but Happy again getting another frag onto Flamey. The bomb still left in a passive position. Someone's going to have to concede map control to go and pick that up. 49 seconds remaining, and Na'Vi had a good advantage, but now it's disappearing. NBK.
Yeah, Zeus creating the opportunity. He gets a 3rd kill as well to make it a 2-on-2, but that was Na'Vi just throwing an opportunity away. They should have just teamed up and gone together. They kept going individually, and that's just going to be all on Zeus. Happy's really low though, and Zeus managed to get that kill too, making it 2-on-1. Just gonna leave NBK alone, and the bomb is creeping its way towards that A site as well.
Problem is, the bomb has to cross to the site to get the plant, and NBK may hear the running here, but can he stop him from getting over? He's looking for it, he's got a hook, and he takes the bomb down. The second man as well, and Na'Vi are in serious trouble here.
Like I said, I mean, that was just an awkward round because, like, Zeus created, great individual play from him. He gets those 2 kills. There's an opportunity to get a 4-on-3 situation, but still, like, you can see here, he gets the pick on Kenny and then gets another kill towards Kiyoshima. What do you do then? You'll slow things down. You have the bomb down all the way almost
Laying down
to spawn.
smoke.
You go back, you team up, you go together with one of the sites instead. You die.
Injury out. Throwing flashbang.
It is do or die here for down towards shot. Misses a second shot though. 2 players coming in with a Tech 9. And there are 4 players towards the long side. But we've got NBK coming in and Kenyes in the shop. NBK again just holding things down. He does on so many maps for his team. And that's a wrap. Na'Vi getting absolutely wiped out. 4 people surviving for Envy. Rolling in cash as well. Match point and Na'Vi have the boot sale buy coming up. What are they going to get out of this?
Yeah, that was pretty much a desperation kind of a strat for Na'Vi, trying to go for that fast B split, not working at all. Happy getting that first kill, gets traded away, but then Envy,
These boys have got a bit of an arsenal and they don't mind using it.
Rotation was coming in at that point. Na'Vi being outnumbered.
Throwing a
There's
grenade.
not a lot going on for them, so it's not looking good for Na'Vi for sure.
Na'Vi going to the
Throwing
boot
down
sale.
smoke.
Their
Deploying
finest
flashbang.
China plates.
Throwing
Flashbang
flashbang.
glasses. Everything, and they
Flashbang.
mustered a scout, an AK, and 3
Throwing
deagles.
flashbang.
A few grenades here and there. Was not kind.
Smoke.
So
Throwing
Sky
smoke.
go down first again. Apex assisting. Work done, but the numbers are sitting for both sides. But the favor is not going Na'Vi again. The T-spawn. There's only 2 of them left. And this has some impacts here. Maybe managing to reload. Happy. And NBK now. NBK goes down, and that's it. Na'Vi will just about survive that.
What is going on here, James? Tell me, please. I mean, are they all allergic to the bomb, or why is all of them T-spawn? Tell me.
I don't know. But Na'Vi surviving for now. They're 6 rounds away. Interestingly, EnVyUs are going to see a fight coming out on this occasion. Apex only affording a 5-7, so if Na'Vi can take this round, they have an opportunity, but they have no opportunity. He's heavily tagged, but they're still finding more frags. There's only C's left. What has happened? 1 versus 4, and he doesn't have control of the bomb. He's in mid. He's susceptible to a short play.
Throwing flashbang.
Face the right way.
Let's show them who we are.
In the back here. Envy shoot him in the face, in fact, and Envy will take it. 16-9 over Na'Vi.
Yeah, only getting 2 rounds in that T half, not good enough. I mean, Na'Vi really had nothing going on. Anything they tried, they just got denied by Envy, and they were just on a different level individually, team-wise. They were trading better. They were just making everything pretty much. We're just going Envy's way this time around.
Very solid performance by Envy.